Krishna is the Shaktiman and Radha is the Shakti. So, inme bhed anaman. Do not consider any difference between the two of them. Tulsidas ji in the Ramayana said, Gira arath jal bichi sam kahiyat bhinna na bhinna. Just like for water, you use different words, pani, jal, etc. They are different words for the same entity. In the same way, Radha and Krishna are different words for the same entity. This is a poetic way of explaining the non-difference between Radha and Krishna. So the two cannot be separated. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Mrig mod tar gand jaiche avichhed, Agni jwala te jaiche nahi kachu bhed. You cannot separate the aroma from the flower. You cannot separate the heat from the fire. Just like the shvetima or the whiteness of milk cannot be separated from it. The jyotsna, the moonshine, cannot be separated from the moon. Similarly, Radha and Krishna are non-different. The one divine personality has taken on two forms. Why? To enhance his experience of bliss. There is a pastime. Once, Radha Rani was sleeping in the Nikunj. Shree Krishna went to meet her, and he found that from every pore of her body, Sham, Sham was emanating. Radhaji, seeing her in that state, Shree Krishna thought, my God, Radha loves me so much. Thinking of Radha's love for him, Shree Krishna fainted. And when Radha came to consciousness, she saw that Krishna is by the side. And from every pore of Krishna's body, Radhe, Radhe is coming. Radha Rani thought, my, Krishna loves me so much, I didn't know it. She fainted unconscious. And when Krishna came to consciousness, he saw, oh, there Radha is. Again he fainted. So for quite some time they just kept fainting. This is the prem ras, the bliss of divine love. If the Lord had just retained his one identity, he could not have relished this kind of bliss. So in order to enhance his bliss, he has manifested as two. So Sri Maharaj Ji says, Hladini Shakti. Radha is the bliss-giving potency of Sri Krishna. But in the divine realm, Krishna becomes Anugat. He becomes the servant of Radha. This is a divine Leela. It is beyond the intellect. There is a Virodha Bhas in the Radha-Krishna Leelas. Apparently contradictory pastimes. Like for example, Radha-Krishna are one. Yet in the Krishna avatar, Leelas, Shree Krishna gave Radha Rani viraha, separation for 114 years. When they are one, how did this separation happen? Radha and Krishna are one, and Radha Rani's only goal is to serve Sri Krishna. She can think of nothing else. And yet, in the divine pastimes, she gets Krishna to serve her. I will sit on the swing and you swing me. Radha and Krishna are one. And Radhaji's only goal is to fulfill the wish of Shree Krishna. She keeps her desire in the desire of Shree Krishna. And yet in the divine pastimes, they keep on fighting. So, these are the Mana leelas. That is a different kind of fighting. This is a Divya Leela. Radha Rani knows that if she becomes too easy to get, then Krishna's bliss will reduce. So she plays hard to get. And finally, when Krishna is able to meet Radha, his bliss is enhanced. Radharani is expert in making Shree Krishna savor that divine love bliss. That is why deliberately she gets annoyed. And Radharani knows that Krishna will get bliss in serving me. And hence she takes the superior position and makes Krishna serve her. कदम्ब की डारी झूले राधा प्यारी, झूले राधा प्यारी झुलावे बनवारी. Kripaluji Maharaj describes how Radharani is sitting on the swing and Krishna is swaying her. And although Radha and Krishna can never be separated, yet to enhance the bliss of Radharani, Krishna gives separation. In that separation, the infinite love of Radharani gets enhanced even further. This is inconceivable how somebody who has got infinite love can grow that infinity even further. But that is what happens. Kripaluji Maharaj says, Hari Sanyoga Viyoga Maha Bado Viyoga Bataya. In meeting God and in longing for God with separation, that longing or viyog is higher than sanyog. Karanayah ki viyoga maha kana kana shama lakhaya. The reason is that in sanyog, in union with God, you see Him in one place. And in viyog, when you cannot physically see Him, internally there is sanyog. The mind is united from inside. The separation is only on the outside, I cannot see Him. But the chit is completely attached to Krishna. And hence, Kana Kana Shama Lakhaya, the whole world seems Krishnamay. So Krishna gives that bliss to Radha. Together they relish varieties of pastimes. And one of the highest pastimes that they relish is called Prema Vivarta Vilas. Radha and Krishna are together. And in that union, the bliss of the union, Radha starts thinking, when Krishna is separated, what will happen? And thinking of that separation, she experiences immense pain. And in union with Shree Krishna, she starts thinking, where is he, where is he? In the same way, Krishna is with Radha. And he starts thinking, where is she gone, where is she gone? And then their love goes to a higher state. And in that state, they both completely forget everything. Radha is so absorbed in Krishna that she thinks she has become Krishna. And Krishna is so absorbed in Radha that he thinks he has become Radha. Kripaluji Maharaj says, Radha bhav gahi sham, sham sham gaenge. Hum to Kripalu Radhe Sham naam gaenge. Sham Sundar goes into Radha Bhav and starts saying Sham Sham. So these are all topics of the highest stage of divine love. That divine love which is relished between Radha and Krishna, the Ladani Shakti and the Shaktiman. Our tiny intellect cannot even dream of trying to understand it. That is experienced by them in their Nibhrit Nikunj leelas. A little bit of that divine love exudes into the Nikunj. That is where the Asht Mahasakhis participate. So Radha Rani's Anugamini Shaktis, subordinate energies are the Asht Mahasakhis. Lalita, Vishakha, Champaklata, Chitra, Tungavidya, etc. Each of them is the personification of one Shakti. One is of Chitra Kala, one is of the Kala of dancing, one is of the Kala of singing. So they have got the intellect of infinite Saraswati and Brihaspati, with the help of which they serve the divine couple in their leelas. These Asht Mahasakhis are not of the Jeev category. They are swansh of Radha-Krishna. In other words, they are expansions of God themselves. And the bhakti that they have is called Ragatmika Bhakti. A few little drops of the Nikunj Ras comes into the Kunj. That is where the souls can also participate. Now that Kunj Ras is so immense. A few drops of that were distributed in the world by Surdas, by Ras Khan, by the saints of Vrindavan, Swami Haridas, Hit Harivansh, etc., etc. And that Ras which we got, the drops of the drops of the drops of the drops, that inundated the world in Radha-Krishna Bhakti Ras. So the love that Radha Rani has for Shree Krishna, it cannot even be conceived of. The Sukti Sudhakar says, Aurvasto mat katurapi katham durvaleno rasame tapah praudho harivirhajah sahyate tannajane nishkranta ched bhavati hridayadhyasya dhumachchatapi brahmandanam sakhikulam jwalaya jajvaliti. When Radha Rani doesn't have darshan of Shree Krishna, the Viraha Agni that develops in her heart, the burning fire of longing to meet Krishna, that is the Viraha Agni. That Viraha Agni that develops in Radharani's heart. On top of a fire is smoke. On top of the smoke is the abhas. You can just see some hazy lines because of the change in temperature on top of smoke. That is called abhas. So if the abhas of the smoke on the fire of separation that burns in Radharani's heart when she is separated from Krishna, if that abhas were to come out of her body, the whole Brahmand would have got decimated. That intensity of longing. However, by the Yoga Maya, She keeps it under control. She has the infinite ability to keep it within herself. So it gives us, this verse, a little idea of the immense magnitude of that divine love.